Oh my god. You guys, it is late. It is late. Okay. It is very late. And I was like, let me go on live really quickly. I mean, I don't think it's that late. You know, I think I've been on live later before. Like, I think I've been on live, like, oh my god. Also, I feel like I'm choking. Like, I had some water, but I don't, oh my god. Do you know what happened? Okay, it's because earlier, earlier, you guys, earlier, you guys, I'm talking, this was hours ago. I had I have this pepper spray that's really old, and I was like, should I throw this away? Because it's super old. And so I sprayed it, right? I sprayed it in like my sink to see if it even worked, and it did work. And actually, the spray got in my nose and it got in my throat. I don't even know how, but it just did. And and I was like, oh, okay. And then I started coughing a lot, and so it works. It works a little too well, but I feel like my throat is still recovering. Like, I was coughing a lot, you guys. And I sprayed it far away, like I said, in the sink. So, you know. Hello, you guys in the chat. Hello, you guys. How was your day? My day was okay. I mean, I am just tired, but I was like, I want to go on live before I go to sleep. I want to try to be more consistent on live, you know what I mean? And I was watching I was watching just like a bunch of shows today. Like, oh my god, do you hear that? Do you hear that motorcycle? I freaking hate motorcycles. Hello, you guys in the chat. Hello, you guys in the chat. I'm sorry that I have this like this hoodie doing this. This is just comfortable. I don't know why I haven't done this before. Oh my god, what's with all this noise? Like, as soon as I come on the live, there's all this noise, you guys. What is going on? How was y'all's day, though? How was everybody's day? How was everybody's day? Yesterday, I think this was yesterday, I went on live, talking about, Arrow and talking about The Flash and those TV shows. And I just now like am remembering a bunch of stuff that happened that I couldn't remember. You said, where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. The just kidding. The United States of America, you guys, that's where I'm from. The United States of America. Of America. That's where I'm from. America. America. What was I saying? Um, you know what well, you know what I'm wondering, you guys? I have not seen Arrow, like the TV show. I have not seen it in a very long time. And I'm just wondering what happened at the very end. I don't even remember. You said an American Eskimo? Dude, maybe it's because I'm doing this. It makes me look like an Eskimo. How old are you? I am 5,008,000,000,000,000 years old. That's what Edward in Twilight sounded like. He was like he was like, I'm 1,000 years old or something like that. What did he say? I don't even remember his exact age. Oh my god, wasn't he only 100? Or was it 1,000? No, I think he was 100. Not only because what the hell? Do you know what I mean? Like, that whole age gap thing was very weird. I don't know why people acted like it was normal that he was like 100. Do you get what I'm saying? But honestly, I feel like what is her name? Oh my god, Twilight. Okay, Bella. I feel like Bella didn't have any good choices. So because you have to choose between Edward, who is 100, and Jacob, who falls in love with her daughter, a newborn baby. You know what I mean? Like, they're both like, Bella should have gotten out of there and she should have moved to Florida with her mom. Like, she should have gotten the heck out of there and been like, I'm not talking to either of you, you know? You said it would be weird if he said it was 80. You guys, you guys, I can't. You guys, I can't. Um, anyways. Anyways, what was I thinking about today? You guys, I want to talk about the Arrow, but yeah, maybe I will talk about it because I know I talked about this yesterday, you guys, but the thing is, like, I was rewatching some videos on like the recap of the show and I remembered I said that Malcolm Merlin was one of my favorite characters, but I remembered why. It's because he was a normal guy, okay? Your regular guy, and then his wife got murdered. And then and then he killed the guy that killed his wife, but then after that he was so angry. He was like, I don't even know, what to do, you know? Um he was in Doctor Who. Maybe I didn't see, but what was I saying? Okay, so after that he murdered the guy who killed his wife. He was like joined the League of Assassins to basically learn how to be an assassin himself. And he did all of that after, like, he was older, dude. He was already an adult. He already had like a career and a big house and a son. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's when all that happened, when he decided to join the League of Assassins. I think that's why I like his character, because he, like, you saw flashbacks of him pretty much being like, quote unquote, like a weak individual, and he was just like, you know what, I'm not living like this anymore. I think that's why I like his character, because I remembered, like, seeing those scene recaps. I remember that you said he was the man who lives forever, Captain something. Dude, you know what, I never really watched Doctor Who, like, I mean, I watched a couple episodes, but the thing is, when Doctor Who was really popular, I was really little, and so there was some episodes that scared me, like the episodes with the angels that every time you closed your eyes they would move, and also there was this dark where the ceiling was turning dark, and if you touched it you would die or something. Like it was some, like the episodes were really complicated for me to get when I was little, and I thought they were scary, and so I never got into the show because when it was popular I was very little, at that time. um so I still to this day have not watched it because I think the show is a lot, right? Like there's like so many seasons, and I think there's also like spin-offs now, and so I think that's why I low key I don't know if I want to get into all that because like if there's like this many, like, if there's this much to watch, I don't know if I want to get into all that because do you know what I mean? Like if a show is like 20 seasons long, I don't know if I want to watch it. Oh, you said I got annoyed with Arrow. You made me watch five other shows. Oh, so yeah, I mean with Arrow and The Flash and I think Supergirl, there's all these shows that are like intertwined. Also, oh my God, I wanted to talk about Supergirl, you guys, because I'd say like the first season was really good. And then after that it was not good. Cuz the first season there was this alien who he looked like a human being, but later you found out that he was not. He was like an alien. And I think his planet was going to be destroyed. It was something like that. And it was actually a good storyline. Like the first season was really good, but after that, you know what I've noticed with The Flash and with Supergirl? I think part of the reason why I got annoyed with the show and why it got really boring is cuz they were trying to make it like too friendly for kids, and so nothing really ever happened. And then they would have these episodes that were like musicals where they were singing and dancing, which I think the reason they did that is because both the actors for um Barry Allen and Supergirl, they were both in Glee, both those actors. And Glee was super popular, but the thing is, if I want to see singing and dancing, I'll just watch Glee. Because I've already seen every single episode of Glee. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's not necessary for them to do that. Like, for them to bring singing and dancing into a superhero show, just leave it in Glee. I think that's part of the reason why I also got annoyed with that. You know what I mean? I ate my twin in the womb. What lip gloss do you use? Let me show you. I have it right here. So this is, do you see how it's not pink, you guys? What I'll do is I'll get a clear lip gloss. This used to be clear, but you can see I'm running out. You see how I'm running out of the lip gloss? So it used to be full and it used to be clear, but the reason it's pink is because I will use like a lip tint or lip liner mostly, and then I'll mix the lip liner with the clear gloss. That way, like, I can have all these different colors, and the clear gloss, like, I can use it every day if I want to, because it can either be clear, or if I want more color I can put in a lip liner. So yeah, there you go. But this was $1. I get the cheapest lip gloss I can find because it doesn't matter which one it is. Literally, they all work the same. So you can just get the cheapest one. Let me see. What? Joker 2 is a musical? I didn't know about that. How are you guys today? I'm doing good today, you guys. How are you guys today? I have my closing show for my musical tomorrow. What? That sounds super fun. I wish I could sing, but I can't. But if I could, I would do, I would sing every day and I would do Broadway if I could sing. But how old am I? I think I answered this earlier, you guys. I am 2,000,000,000,586 gazillion years old. That's how old I am. So that's how old I am, you guys. Um, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I cannot remember what happened in season 2 of Supergirl, but I remember, I think one thing that I really hated that they did in that show is, okay, her sister was literally engaged and about to get married, okay? And then her sister breaks up with her fiance abruptly out of nowhere. And that was where I was just like, really? So you guys are gonna build up these characters, right? And then abruptly you're gonna break up and that's it. That really, really annoyed me. You said I'm a year older than you. That's so messed up. No, you're not, dude. I'm older than all of you guys. It's storming so hard. I hope it doesn't because I have a cast pool party. That sounds so fun. You know, it's been raining a lot recently. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. But you said yes, I am. You said I'm 707 years old. Then I'm older than you, dude, because I'm a billion trillion years old. So I'm older than you. I'm I'm infinity years old, which means that you can't beat that, dude. You can't beat it. I ate my grandma. Why does that remind me of that meme? The I ate my grandma meme. Dude, also what I wanted to say is that, okay, Legends of Tomorrow ties in with The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, all those shows. Legends of Tomorrow was so bad, you guys. Again, season 1, it was okay. The only reason I watched it is because Sarah Lance, who was in the Arrow, moved into that show, into Legends of Tomorrow, and so that show was so freaking bad, dude. I mean, seriously, the only good characters are Sarah and Mr. Freeze. What is his name? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the guy who, the villain or whatever. But I think he died. I don't remember what happened, but the acting in that show. You guys, I'm sorry, that show's not good. I ate my grandma. You guys are killing your singing killed your grandma, you guys. What is going on? It's Lion King Jr. Oh, it's an okay role. Oh, very cool, dude. You know, Lion King is a serious, like that's a serious production. 'Cause I mean, just listening to the soundtrack is insane. Like, I feel like that's a big deal. You know what? I wonder if people get nervous because, you know, I feel like if I could sing, I feel like I would get nervous singing in front of other people and doing it on a stage. I feel like that would really make me nervous. So I don't know if you guys experienced that, if you've ever done that, but um that's like scary now that I think about it. Because I think to myself, I'm like, oh, you know, I would be on like singing and whatever if I could sing, but I'm like, would I really? Because I would get nervous. Oh, you say I do better in front of people under pressure on gymnastics too. Oh, okay, so I get that. I guess I'm the opposite because I feel like when I'm alone, I can do a better job if I feel like no one's watching me. But that makes sense, like if you're under pressure. I feel like though if I'm under pressure, it's like the opposite. But like like I just feel like what if you're singing and you're in front of a bunch of people and then out of nowhere you just can't, like your voice freezes up and you start getting nervous and then you're trying to sing and nothing is happening. Like that's scary. That's scary, dude. You said I sing good in the shower. Dude, yeah, I think like sometimes when nobody is like watching you or something, it almost like relaxes you. Well, that's I don't know, that happens to me, but oh, you said that this girl had a voice crack. That's what I'm saying, like when I see videos of people, famous people, like and their voice is messed up when they're singing live, and they just mess up. I'm like, well, I feel like it's normal because I think it's hard to sing live. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's hard to get it to sound really good, you know? Um it's tough, dude. It's tough. But you guys, you have an audition tomorrow. No, honestly, I wouldn't be nervous because if you have had all this practice already and if you're in like the Lion King, I feel like you shouldn't be. If anything, I'd tell them I'm in the Lion King. I wouldn't, I'd be like, yeah, by the way, I'm in the Lion King. Like that's what I'd say. That way they know, you know, that you know what you're doing. I think the only time you should be scared to audition. Oh, Anastasia. I think I have seen that before. Is probably gonna be super fun, dude. Because I think I have seen that before and it's like really good. I don't know why I can't remember what it's about, but I just know that it's good. I think I watched the musical when I was little. I've been in Annie. Oh, and I was the Candyman in Willy Wonka. That's so cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be nervous then. I mean, if you have all this experience, I feel like you should only get nervous if, like, you know, you've never been in anything. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, if you've never. But Willy Wonka's pretty popular too. Like, the Candyman. Dude, I remember him. The candy. You said it's 4:10. You guys, it is late. Oh my god, it is late, you guys. It's not 4 over here, but it's getting there. You guys, I'm gonna head off the live. I'm happy I came on really quick, but it is late. I mean, I should have come on earlier because it's really late. So yeah. It's 1:10 for me. Yeah, it's 1:10 for me. And it's gonna be 4 in a blink of an eye, I swear to God. But you guys, I hope you have a good night, you guys. I do not think I'll be able to go on live tomorrow, you guys, just letting you know, but after tomorrow should be able to come back on live. So, yes, tomorrow I have a kind of a busy day, so you know. But thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you guys for commenting. And I hope you guys have a good night and get a lot of sleep. So yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.